Yes, friends, it is time for no one's favorite part of the show. This is the worst of the week. This week's worst of the week is another movie that I watched because of a podcast. In this case, I've mentioned it on here before. How did this get made? This movie is called Ultraviolet. This is a movie that stars Milla Jovovich as a pseudo-vampire living in a world where, like, I don't know, everybody has become pseudo-vampires. Listen, guys, here's the thing. This is a movie I had seen before. My little brother, who co-stars on Bad Movie Brothers with me, and we went and saw this thing in the theater. I think it was around my birthday. And for the longest time, September, which is when my birthday is, has been a dumping ground for the worst movies. And so I used to really like to go to the theater on my birthday, and for the longest time, you could not find a halfway decent movie at the theater to see on my birthday. But almost inevitably, in September, a movie starring Milla Jovovich is going to come around, and so I would see that. Now, Milla Jovovich, I have very conflicted feelings about as a film star. I think she can be a capable actress, and I think she's a capable action movie star. There is some fun in watching her jump around and kick dudes and all of that. And there are Milla Jovovich movies that I think are worthwhile or worth watching. The problem, though, is that Milla ends up finding herself in a lot of really bad movies. The Resident Evil movies being the primary source of your primary Milla Jovovich delivery system are pretty hit and miss, and even the hits don't hit very hard. Ultraviolet just does not work as a movie at any point. And so even though Milla is occasionally enjoyable in it, she really needs to be given something to work with, and she really needs a skilled director, and she has neither of those here. I could not explain the plot of Ultraviolet to you, which involves her trying to safeguard a small child whose blood can maybe cure vampirism or something. That's not going to happen. This movie is inscrutable. At no point can you know what's going on in this. Further, the effects in this are garbage. Anytime you go into a major action set piece, it feels less like you're watching a movie than you are watching a cutscene from a particularly cheap video game. So there's nothing in here that's enjoyable. There is no reason to watch Ultraviolet unless you're a Milla completist. I can only give Ultraviolet a single star.